Goodbye to the doll in the carriage. Bye, goodbye to the single bed. Take the toys, the blind man's buff. The baby's games are not enough. Bye, goodbye to the Raggedy Andy. Bye, goodbye to the gingerbread. Take the magic carpet ride. The witch's room is laid aside. Bye to baby Bunty. Daddy's gone hunting. Pray for me, Daddy. Pray for me, Mama. Pray for me, but don't try to stop me from going, from growing. Bye, goodbye. I am leaving behind me all the toys and the single bed. Fairy tales are ended now. Baby fell and broke the bough. The witch's broom can only fly so high. Pray for me, Daddy and Mama. Goodbye. To stop me from growing, from growing. Bye, goodbye, I am leaving behind me all the toys and the single bed. Fairy tales are ended now. Baby fell and broke the bough. The witch's broom can only fly so high.
Sorry, I couldn't resist it. Well, I never dreamt I'd hit you. I'd never be able to do it again. I mean, you look so lost. Like a little lost kid. Reminded me of when I was a kid. It was all I could think of to do. You think I'm nuts? I probably am. I'm Kenneth Daly. Welcome to San Francisco.
Hello?
Hello, it's Kenneth. That's good, Kathy. It's very good.
Good enough to get me a job?
Oh, I'll fix that. I've got contacts. All the ad agencies are begging me to take pictures for them. But I'm not ready to sell out yet.
I guess I am. You've got to start somewhere.
Wrong, Kathy Palmer. Start at the top, never settle. Come on, I'll show you.
What?
Whatever the view, there's always a better one, right?
Follow the leader.
Are you crazy? I can't stand height.
But heights are meant to be scaled, Kathy. Come on, up the Matterhorn. You'll make it to the top, the very top.
Oh, Kenneth, for heaven's sake.
Heaven is right, Kathy. It's all around us. Believe me, it is. Prediction. The first step in Kathy's climb will be there.
Mr. Johnson will see you in just a moment.
Miss Palmer,
Yes?
I'm Mr. Johnson's secretary. Will you follow me, please?
Sit down. See.
Goodbye to the dreams of my childhood, dreams I dreamed in the single bed. Bye to all that used to be. Come, my love, and stay with me. Bye, goodbye to the face in the mirror, asking why I must move ahead. Who's to say it's right or wrong? Hold me close, the night is long.
Hungry, Prissy? Would you like a little birdie wordy, you predatory little bitch? Mm-hmm. Yes, I think you would. Come on. Come on, Prissy. Atta girl. Come on.
Kenneth!
Shh. Watch. Come on, Prissy. Atta girl. Come on. Atta girl, Prissy. It's your lesson for today, Puss. Life is not as simple as it seems.
Why didn't you show up for the job I got you?
You don't look well, darling.
Skip how I look. Why didn't you show up for the job?
A job? It's a walk-on in a phony TV commercial. I'd starve first.
Oh, that's pretty tough to do when I pay the bills.
That's very true, Kathy. I'm sorry. Might be better if you took a kitchen knife and did what you're trying to do to me. Less cowardly than words.
Ken, I didn't mean that.
Yes, you meant. Even if you didn't realize it, you meant. I do not earn a living, therefore I am not a man, QED. I suppose that's why we've been sleeping on opposite sides of the mattress lately. Want to know why I didn't come to the studio?
You already said.
Well, I went up to the Haight-Ashbury and I took 5 rolls of the best pictures ever. I think I really got something big.
I've heard that speech at least 20 times. It stopped ringing bells. Oh, let go of me.
You used to say that late afternoon was the best time.
Get a job, Kenneth. At something. And start growing up. It's not too late. If you believe in us the slightest, tiniest bit...
Get a job, Kenneth. What for? To pay your phone bill? Hell no. You imagine as soon as I'm set up, you can walk out of here with a clear conscience. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be pounding the pavement instead of drawing sexy ketchup bottles.
I don't think you're completely well. I mean, the way you reason. Kenneth, would you consider seeing a psychiatrist?
Would you pay for it?
Well, yes, of course. No. I'd lend it to you.
So thoughtful. So generous. So ball-breaking. Get out. Get out before I do something I might regret.
Kenneth!
Go chase your darling Prissy. Get out! Get out!
Well, you gotta give him A for style anyway. Throwing you out of your own pad, that certainly is style. You hang your hat here for a few days. We'll figure out how to give that bum the rush.
I'm going to have a baby, Meg.
Oh, no.
It's for sure. I had a test.
How in this day and age did you manage that?
I just didn't think that...
Does he know?
No. And I don't intend telling him.
Well, you're luckier than you should be, honey. I know of a surprisingly distinguished doctor.
Oh, I couldn't.
So what do you want?
I couldn't, Meg.
It's hardly worse than a hangnail, Kath. This fellow is no butcher, as yours truly can testify. Let me fix it for Friday, and you can be back to work by Monday. Look here, honey. You don't have some mad notion that you could still make it with that nut.
Oh, God, no. It was damn good for a while.
Miss Palmer's residence.
Hello, Kenneth. I want to...
Of course, I'm merely the maid. The young mistress is off visiting her country castle.
Kenneth, please, I want to see you. As soon as possible. And anywhere you say.
Okay. 4:30 at the Garden Court. Is that all right?
Fine.
I'm giving up the flat, Kenneth. I'll send somebody around to collect my things. I've decided to go home for a while.
Well, well, back home across the Rhine, you see.
Is beer answering?
It's fine, thanks.
Champagne? I don't want any champagne.
But it's traditional, darling, in honor of our blessed event. It's a lab report on your test. Came this morning with a bill. That's wonderful, Kathy. Let's get married in a church.
Ken, listen.
Now, you listen. I'm going to make a terrific father, Kath. I know how important a strong daddy is to a kid. See, I never had one myself. Well, I'm going to make up for that.
But I don't love you anymore. It's over.
Over? Things are just beginning. Now I've got someone to work for, to depend on me. It makes all the difference. I've got this idea for a photo spread I can sell to any magazine. It starts off in the unemployment office, all those great faces on the line.
Take that away.
Later, waiter. Hey, that's almost a poem. Later, waiter. What were you saying?
I'm going back to England. Goodbye.
Just like that, goodbye? I'm gonna follow you, Kathy. I swear I will.
Please.
All your neighbors from Harrow will just love it when young Kathy comes back home in the family way. And what a relief to your father and brothers when I appear to give the baby a name. Oh, they'll insist on it.
Don't be a fool. Let go of me.
Imagine that. The mother of my child calls me a fool. We'll have a terrific life, Kath. Write your folks I'm coming.
Meg, I can't.
Oh, shut up. Anybody home?
Hi there.
Doctor.
Come on in.
I'll be waiting right here, honey.
Right through there. I'll be with you as soon as I scrub up.
I was awful, Kath. I'm sorry. I brought you a present. Can we go somewhere and talk?
There's nothing to talk about.
Our child.
There is no child.
What do you mean?
There isn't going to be any baby.
You had no right to do that.
Don't try to see me again, Kenneth. Please. Bye.
He was mine, Kathy. I needed him. Don't you know what you did? You murdered my baby.
Christmas cheers, darling.
God bless us, everyone. Merry Christmas.
You're going to have some blessed year with that Pomerantz account. It's murder.
What worries me is bossing 3 grown men.
That'll be the easy part. They'll all be trying to get you in the sack.
Kathy, there's someone who'd like to meet you.
Oh, smashing.
Oh, brilliant lawyer. He may even run for Congress someday, but don't hold that against him.
Lead on.
Excuse us, please. Kathy Palmer, this is Jack Burns, and vice versa. Long live Vice. Excuse me, children, I spot a sex-mad wallflower. I must off and water her.
How do you do?
I do.
Good luck.
I forgot to get it from the moving man.
Dad, I was looking forward to getting in the house.
Yes, so was I.
I mean, I was looking forward very specially to getting in the house.
Oh. Well, I suppose we could smash our way in.
Are you crazy? Our new house, I wouldn't let you touch it.
Well, then what do you suggest?
Oh, my nose. I can't get it off.
That's a good suggestion.
What?
Oh, wait.
May I help you?
Yes. This one's lovely. I'll take it, with all the trimmings and the stuffed animals.
Will it be cash or charge?
Charge. Here's my plate. I'll be back.
Channel 44, Kaiser Broadcasting, San Francisco.
Taste of the others grow. Pepsi pours it on. In time the thirst takes hold. Pepsi pours it on. Pepsi's got that special taste created for the cold. It's for the cold. Turns on that Pepsi drive. Makes Pepsi Cola come alive. Taste that beats the others grow. Pepsi pours it on.
Hi, Prissy.
Jack? Jack? Jack?
What's the matter? Is he kicking field goals again?
Not exactly. I think he just made a U-turn without giving a hand signal.
Hey, that's a good idea. Traffic safety. Yes, everybody's for that. You know, I think I'll add some stuff about traffic safety in the Jack W. Burns campaign speech number 2. Thank you. You're a genius.
Yankee cynic. No wonder you did us out of these colonies.
Cynic hell. You know, the first rule of politics is to get elected. The noblest man in the world can't do a thing unless he gets elected.
Take about a half an hour.
That's all right. I have some shopping to do.
Sorry, but... Oh, well.
I want my car.
I hardly started on it.
Please, no, I have to go home.
politics. Doesn't anyone know a lovely, filthy story?
Well, there's the one about the congressman's wife.
Oh, not a Republican, I hope.
Good Lord, no. We, of course, are as the driven snow. Which reminds me, ever rob a bank, Mrs. J.W. Burns?
Who, me?
Well, if you ever did, ma'am, now's the time to confess before we put Jack up to run. You understand?
Well, I cannot tell a lie. I never robbed a bank.
Not even a piggy bank?
Well, hardly ever.
His wife robbed the bank.
Well, that fixes Burns all right. I wonder what else she did.
Who knows? Murder, maybe. Why a Scotland Yard?
I'm on the griddle.
Well, better that we put you on it than they do, sweetie.
I demand my solicitor.
Your Honor, am I qualified?
Wed to defendant, disqualified.
How do you plead?
Well, as you can plainly see, I believe in motherhood. I love apple pie. And I'm as American as chop suey. Not guilty.
Defendant acquitted.
Welcome aboard, Jack. We're going to be behind you all the way.
Well, thank you, Jerry. Thank you. Skylar? Unaccustomed as I am, I find myself temporarily speechless.
Speechless?
Our candidate for Congress?
Well, ladies, gentlemen, let me just say that this is the proudest moment of my life. Ben, I hope you never regret this. And I'm sure that Kathy feels the very same way.
Gentlemen, if I'm elected, I serve the people with everything I've got. And I mean all the people.
Kathy, is something wrong? Are you all right?
I'm awfully sorry. Little beast, he was kicking again. Does anybody mind if Jack takes me home?
Oh, you've been a real trooper, my dear. Jack is a very lucky fellow.
Now, don't move, Pet. I'll get your coat.
Feeling any better?
Much.
Those damned idiots asking you all those questions, putting you through all that. Well, wait till we get to Washington. We'll show them. I love you.
You foolish, trusting creature.
Huh?
Suppose I was lying to them. How do you know I don't have a dark, dreadful past?
No. You wouldn't be very good at telling lies.
Oh, is that so?
Well, at least you couldn't fool me. You know what would happen? Your nose would grow longer. Do you realize that I measure your nose every morning? Just like this.
There are ways and ways of lying, Jack. A person can lie without saying things, too, you know. In fact, maybe that's the rottenest kind of lie.
Impossible. In that event, your nose would get shorter. And I couldn't help but spot that.
Oh, gosh. Ilsa! She must have let Prissy get out. Ilsa! Ilsa, how did Prissy get out?
That broken window in the cellar. It will happen with animals which are not what you call fixed. I have said many times to have this animal fixed.
Prissy! Prissy! Here I am, Prissy. Come on, Pris.
but it'll be all right.
All the time I march up and down these steps, I could have been injured myself. How did this thing happen?
I know how it happened.
Me too. I meant to have that step fixed weeks ago.
It was Kenneth. He saw me at a garage in San Carlos.
Have you told your husband this theory?
Look, if I had, I'd hardly be paying $40 an hour to tell you.
Why don't you tell him?
I can't. Jack isn't used to being hurt.
One moment we have Kenneth pursuing you with murderous intent. The next is running away from you. It's all in your mind, Kathy. We'll get it out.
This is the last call. Train number 126 to Del Monte on San Jose. You're right. Watsonville Junction, Castroville, Fort Hart, and Monterey. All aboard.
Please don't hurt my baby. Please don't hurt my baby.
Nothing to be afraid of. Only take a minute.
He's gonna kill my baby. He's gonna kill my baby. Oh. 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 Oh.
Telephone for Dr. Tate.
Hello, I'm Mr. Burns.
She's in delivery now. She's doing fine.
Oh, thank goodness. They told me on the phone that she had collapsed out in the street somewhere. Do you know who brought her in?
I don't believe he left his name. Just call him the Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Father's room is just down the hall. I will call you as soon as there's any word.
Thank you.
Welcome to the club.
Thanks. You've been waiting very long?
It seems very long.
I guess it's just a matter of luck, huh?
Yes, luck. Some people are luckier than other people, no doubt of that.
Very true.
Telephone for Mr. Brown.
You first?
Yes. What about you?
I never had one.
Well, I guess we're in this together.
Couldn't have put it better.
Dr. Fox, call the operator, please. Dr. Fox, call the operator, please.
You, betting on a boy or a girl?
Not betting.
I know what you mean.
You do?
Well, I mean, I was completely set on a boy, but now that I'm here, it really doesn't matter. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
I just hope that they both do all right, that's all.
Amazing. You keep taking the words right out of my mouth. King, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And the Queen.
Good. Exactly what I need.
Congratulations, Jack. Kathy's fine, and so is your son. 7 pounds 10, and I wish I had his head of hair.
A son. Can I see Kathy now?
You can see them both. Come on.
I'm happier for you than you can possibly know.
Thanks, Ken. Well, what do I owe you for this game?
Oh, you don't owe me anything.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll see you again. Good luck.
Good luck to you.
That's fine.
Pardon me. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Did you have to wait around much longer yesterday?
No. Which one's yours?
Oh, oh, right here. Where's yours?
Mine didn't live.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. Look, if there's anything I can do for you.
Well, look, I'd like to do something for you. I'm a photographer.
In case you're wondering, Jack W. Burns, Jr., that man over there happens to be your daddy. But he's not interested in little people with no teeth who don't have a vote.
Very witty. All right.
Hey, you lecture, not in front of the innocent child. Are we expecting anyone?
Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Chap I met at the hospital, a photographer. He called and asked if he could come around and take some pictures of the baby. Sort of a friendly gesture.
Oh, Jack, those types are all racketeers.
No, honey, not this man. As a matter of fact, it's a terrible thing. He and I were in the waiting room together, and his own baby died. So I just couldn't turn him down. It's all right, Elsa. I'll get it.
Very well.
Well, hello. Come on in. Any trouble finding this place?
Oh, none at all, thanks. I know this area fairly well.
Good. Well, just put your things anywhere.
It's a lovely house.
Thanks. It's all my wife's ideas. We didn't have it decorated. Kathy, I'd like you to meet Ken
Daly.
Daly. This is my wife, Kathy.
Oh, I'm delighted. I've been looking forward to meeting you.
Ilsa, finish giving Jackie his bottle.
After I put these things away.
I said take him now. Put him to bed, if you say.
But Kathy, the whole idea is to take some pictures of Jackie, remember?
I don't want him to take any pictures of Jackie.
Please, I think I know what Mrs. Burns' problem is. Are you afraid of the flash, Mrs. Burns?
Yes, it's the flash.
Well, she's right. I've heard it can hurt a baby's eyes.
But I love babies. And unlike some people, I wouldn't do anything to hurt one. I don't use a flash. I get my best effects by improvising with whatever's available, whatever light, shadow. You understand, Mrs. Burns?
Yes.
Well, then, let's have some Candace in the baby's room, shall we?
Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, this is sweet, baby. Smile. Oh, yeah, that baby. Oh, so sweet, baby. Yes. Oh, what a good boy. Oh, this is a good boy. Yes, sweet baby.
Wanna go bye-bye?
This has meant a great deal to me, Mrs. Burns. Frankly, there was a time when I doubted that I'd ever be able to take a picture of another baby again.
I'm very glad for you.
Yeah. Well, Jack, I'll have the proofs ready tomorrow afternoon. If you happen to be in town, I'll be at the Essex Arms Hotel, the Edgewood Room. I'm covering a luncheon there.
Well, I don't know if I'll have a chance.
Well, save me another trip up.
Well, why don't you mail them?
That's a politician for you. Always logical. Goodbye, all.
Wait, I'll walk into the car. Gee, I hope you don't think Kathy meant to be rude.
Oh, no. It's probably just a touch of, what do they call it, postpartum depression.
Yes. Well, it certainly wasn't like her at all.
Well, don't make a thing out of it with her. Then I'd be embarrassed.
Oh, of course not. Won't say a word.
So long, Jack.
So long. Well, I'm going up now.
I'll be right with you.
Good. You look a bit tired.
We'll drink a cup of kindness yet for
hadn't expected anything like this, fellas. No, sir. I'm as unprepared as the day I was born. Be seated, everybody, please. 40 years on the force, off-the-cuff reflections of an old blue coat.
I'm glad you can make it, Kath. I'm sorry I haven't got a snowball.
Kenneth, what are you after?
Me? After?
Those lies you told Jack. Coming round to our house.
I just wanted to make sure you were happy, Kath. Married to a Republican and all, it worried me a bit.
You've been following me for weeks. You tried to scare me into losing my baby.
I think you're mixed up. You're the one who goes around killing babies.
Swear to God, if you don't leave us alone, I'll go straight to the police.
That'd be a mistake anyway, Kath. The only result would be to get your criminal doctor chum sent up the river. What's his name? What's his name? Dr. Parkington, right? You were raving about the old doc all the time I was driving you to the hospital.
Was you?
Of course. I saved your baby's life. Is that what you want to tell the police? Make a gas of a story for the papers? GOP candidate's wife supports no good bum, murders bum's child. Bum returns the favor by saving a bloody life. It's a very, very modern morality story, what?
Kenneth, what are you after? Is it blackmailing Jack?
I don't give a damn about Jack.
Then what?
Well, I haven't quite worked it out yet. I want to be as fair as possible. That's the chief thing, to be absolutely fair. Yeah.
Inspector Dixon wants that last group shot done over.
The one with everyone singing?
Yeah, wouldn't you know? The inspector thinks his eyes were shut.
His eyes were shut. Oh, Kath, isn't it a crazy world?
Ready, Daly?
I'll be with you in a minute.
Sing it, boys.
You keep away from us, Kenneth. And don't even try to phone, or you'll be very sorry.
You kind of frighten me, Kathy. I mean, when it's a known fact that you're capable of murder.
Mr. Jackson? Mr. Jackson?
Oh, yes.
I can't find any record of your wife's being a patient of the doctor. Are you sure you wanted to see this Dr. Parkington?
I am positive. It's a bit complicated. I'll have to explain it to the doctor myself.
Oh. All right, you're next. I'll get you a card for your next appointment.
Hello. What can I do for you? Yes? What is it?
Doctor, you delivered a child of mine. Unfortunately, it was 8 months premature.
Dr. Parkington's office? Yes?
Yes, I see. How far apart are the pains? Well, then you take her right to the hospital. The doctor will meet you there. Right. Doctor. Doctor.
Nice mention of tonight's telecast on page 2. Well, I see you have my new blue shirt ready.
Yes.
Hello? Who? Oh, Ken, sure. How do they turn out? Well, that sounds great, Ken. Well, no, I have a TV panel thing to do tonight in San Mateo. But I thought you were going to mail them. Oh. Well, why don't you bring them by my office? Fine. Ken Daly, the photographer. He just won't give up.
Jack,
Well, I know you don't like him. And that's why I asked him to bring the pictures to my office, okay?
Okay.
I have to run. Love you.
Ah, this country becomes so terrible. Look. One cannot even go out into the park anymore.
Ilsa, will you give Jackie his bottle, please? I have to go into the city.
Looks fine to me, Mr. Scott.
Well, it feels awful. I got this terrible hacking, and I can't sleep. And I got a very important business trip.
Shouldn't give you this without a prescription. Has codeine in it. What's so funny?
It's nostalgia. When I was very little, my mother used to give me her cough medicine all the time. Put me to sleep while she entertained her boyfriends. Hello, Kathy. Come on back. Just blowing up some of your pictures. Won't you come into my dark room? Said the spider to the fly.
I'm not afraid of you, Kenneth.
I should hope not. The trepidation's all mine. The effect's ghostly, isn't it? Always gives me strange intimations of mortality.
You're wasting your time, Kenneth. I wouldn't have one of your pictures in my house on a bet.
How your tune has changed, Kathy. Remember when we first moved into your apartment?
I've thought about that. And I suppose I do owe you something. Well, after all, I've been much luckier than you since then. But there's nothing I can do about that. And that's why It's my savings. Every penny I have. Not one dime of Jack's. Take it and leave me alone.
It's frightening. A girl lives in a world where she thinks she can buy her way out of everything. Even an unwanted child. Take back your loot, Kathy. That doesn't figure in the solution I've finally worked out.
Solution?
Simple justice, Kath. You killed my baby. To show that you're truly penitent, now you kill his. I couldn't do it myself. That would be wrong. You're the one that has to do it.
Well, yes. But if I did, what would Jack say?
Jack wouldn't have to know. You could do it with a pillow and blame it on the cat, on Prissy. That'd be perfect. Cats often suffocate children. You could just say that Prissy jumped up on his mouth and sucked and sucked.
Please stop!
The baby wouldn't feel a thing. I've done all sorts of research on it at the library. Just be a long, long sleep. You do it, Kat? So we can both be released from this damn thing and live happily ever after.
I'll go home and think about it. You sit tight until you hear from me.
You look nervous, Kat.
Don't be silly, I'm fine.
I just came out to tell you you're going to do what I said. Even if you resist the idea at first, you're going to end up doing it.
Wait for me, please.
Good afternoon, Winston, Fox and Fields.
Could I speak to Mr. Burns, please?
Mr. Burns left for the TV station in San Mateo.
When?
Oh, about a half an hour ago.
Burns's residence.
Hello, Ilsa. Listen to me. Where's the baby?
With me, of course.
Listen to me and listen carefully.
Lock the door and put the chain on it. And don't let anyone in.
Always I'm careful who I let in, Mrs. Burns, when I'm in...
Shut up and listen.
Especially that photographer. The one who came round to the house, do you remember?
Certainly.
If he comes around, don't let him in.
Something is wrong?
Get that cat away from the baby. There's a carrying box in the hall closet. Lock Prissy up inside it.
It's a good idea. I have always said to keep animals away from children.
Do it. Shut up and do it. And don't let anyone into the house until I get back with Mr. Burns. I'm picking him up on the way back.
2 minutes to air time, people. Joe, will you swing in the other sound boom, please?
Kathy. Kathy, I know why you didn't tell me this before. And I understand. And don't worry, everything is going to be all right. The baby is going to be all right.
Burns.
Jackie.
Yeah, okay, rig the phone taps to the van. I'll expect it on station within the hour. I want round-the-clock surveillance. You got that?
Mr. Burns, you have my deep sympathy. I am sorry I did not admit this man. I opened door only a crack to receive the photographs. Then I am seized and forced to let him in. I insist I am not responsible.
Good luck, Elsa. If we have any further questions, we know how to reach you. All right, now what is going on?
Well, someone may spot him from the bulletin, but I won't bet on it. He's been too cute. We just have to sit tight until he attempts to contact. Look, it's no use eating yourself up. It's not your fault.
Now, the hell it isn't. It was only for my sake my wife tried to handle this herself. I want the truth. What kind of a chance do I have?
Well, it depends on what he wants.
We know what he wants. He told Kathy he wanted her to kill the baby.
That's too nutty. Even for a nut, that's too nutty.
But let's assume it's true. That's good. That means he won't do anything to hurt that baby himself.
Now, look, somewhere out there, a lunatic is walking around with little Jackie. Now, why the hell can't one person in San Francisco see a lunatic walking around with a baby?
Holy mother, am I dense. Your wife had the maid stick that cat in a carrying box, right? Well, I ask you, has anyone seen that box around this house? Special Agent Menschel here. I want to revise that APB. It's a man carrying a baby in a cat box. Right. Now let's hope your son does a little crying.
Here we are, Junior. All nice and dry again. Oops.
What's that? Uh-huh. Good. Good. Positive identification, huh? Thank you. Bullseye.
That figured.
What figured?
When you had that operation, Mrs. Burns, the doctor's name was Parkington, wasn't it?
Well, he just did what I asked. I don't want to make any trouble for him.
No one will be bothering Dr. Parkington.
All right, now what's the point of the sanctions?
We have a truck in the driveway across the street. Why don't you walk over with us? I'll show you how it's set up.
The truck?
I think you might feel better.
We have surveillance from every angle. The street's cleared. Come on.
Go on, I'll be fine.
All right. Perhaps you better lie down and get some rest.
Wait a minute. Then he really has nothing to lose.
Now, there's no sense your wife knowing about it. That's why we got you out here. Come on, let's just keep walking. Okay, Mr. Burns, this is our tape set up here, and we have a lineup in here. Hey, shut that door. Oh.
Mr. Richards. Mr. Richards.
Yes.
I should have told you when you took this room there was no pets allowed.
Oh. Well, that's too bad. Well, all right. I know a friend who can get rid of it for me.
Hello?
Bye-bye, baby bunting. Daddy's gone a-hunting to get a little rabbit skin to wrap the baby bunting in.
Trace.
He's waiting for you, Cat.
Please don't hurt him.
Are you alone?
Yes. Please don't hurt him.
Listen carefully, and when I've finished, don't hang up. Leave the line open so I know you're not trying to call the police.
Yes, I'll do anything. Is he with you now?
I told you he's waiting for you, Kath. Take your station wagon. I'll recognize it. Drive south to Lowry Road.
Go about a mile. Turn right across the railroad tracks, then slow down to 10 miles an hour. You'll see me, Kath. Don't hang up the phone, okay?
I'm leaving now.
Unmarked cars, vicinity of Lowry Road and SP tracks. Use utmost caution.
You gotta help her. Damn fool. It's what we've been waiting for.
Okay.
You bastard! You insane, perverted bastard!
See how easy it is, Cal? Here, do it.
No, baby, no. Did you trace the call?
Phone booth, Embarcadero section. Got it 5 minutes after he hung up.
Well, I don't understand it. You've been watching this place night and day. Now, how the hell did Daly get the chance to come back here and plant that doll?
We don't think he did. Station wagon hadn't been moved. He must have put it there when he took your boy.
Well, that's just great. That means it's been there over 24 hours.
Jack?
And none of...
I'm having a little trouble giving Kathy a shot. You want to talk to her? You can use a little rest yourself.
Think she'll crack up on us?
I'm no psychiatrist, Lou, but nobody can take what he's putting her through. You know, she might just really do it if she got the chance. There's a way out.
Yes?
Hi, Kat. Oh, me again. I'm just a teeny bit worried about our tot. I'm low on formula and running out of diapers. I don't dare go shopping because I guess all the stores are staked out. Could you bring me in formula and stuff?
I'd be glad to, Ken. Where will I meet you?
Well, now, that's a bit of a problem. Did you ever tell Jack about our snowball?
No.
Remember that first time? Where I clobbered you? We'll take a walk down memory lane, Kath. You meet me there at exactly 8 o'clock tonight. Inside of where that was outside of. I figure the cops are listening to this, but it doesn't matter. They won't know where I'm talking about unless you tell them.
I won't tell them.
Better not, Kath. If you bring anyone with you, well, you'll be responsible for the ugly consequences, not me. 8 o'clock. Bring formula and everything. We'll be seeing you, Kath.
Well, it's almost 6 o'clock. I'll take a train in, alone. Please excuse me, I have to pack up the stuff. And please call me a cab.
Daly's very clever. He made fools out of us with that doll stunt. She doesn't trust us anymore, and we're all out in the cold. In which I have to include you, Mr. Burns.
Kathy, you can't do this. You cannot meet that maniac alone.
I must. I know him.
All right. Then at least tell us where. Agents can be placed, so no one will ever know.
Can they guarantee that? Can they give us back our baby if something goes wrong?
No,
Jack, please understand.
No, Kathy, you just cannot do this.
There's no other way. If I let you follow me and the baby was killed, Kenneth would have won. Then I'd be directly responsible for killing Jackie. Here's my taxi. I'm catching the 6:42. Do you give me a word of honor you won't have me followed?
Yes. Snowball. Snowball.
Where he threw the snowball.
Yes. Who did she know at the time? Who were her pals when she first hit the city?
Let's see. Meg Stone. And last night she told me about a psychiatrist, a Dr. Blanker.
Blanker.
Well, come on, let's get moving.
We promised her we wouldn't follow her.
We won't. We'll try to get there ahead of her.
That's what I wanted to hear. We got a copter waiting. We'll be in the city in 20 minutes.
Train number 99, the Coast Daylight from Los Angeles, is now arriving in San Francisco on track number 10. Train number 126, the amante on track 11. All aboard.
Are you free?
Right.
Go ahead, please, quickly. Please. Drop me off near Market Street, please, driver.
Snowball. That strikes a chord.
It was back at the very beginning. First time she met Kenneth.
So she finally got up nerve enough to tell you. That's right. That louse bopped her with a snowball. That's how he picked her up.
Where? Where?
I think she just came into the air terminal.
We haven't had snow here in years. How could he hit her with a snowball?
Don't ask me to solve riddles, mister. That's where it was.
I know you're hungry, but don't worry. We'll have a little nap, and Mommy will be here. Mommy will be here with a nice full bottle.
Catherine Palmer, please come to the information desk. Catherine Palmer, to the information desk, please.
Excuse me, I'm Catherine Palmer.
There's a phone call for you.
Kenneth?
Kathy, walk around the corner to the Curran Theater on Geary Street. Buy one orchestra seat for tonight's performance. And don't miss the curtain.
Mrs. Burns has left the airlines terminal. She's at the corner of O'Farrell and Taylor.
Subject proceeding on foot, rounding the corner into Geary Street.
There you are, man.
This is Chester. One orchestra seat, please.
Lady, can't you read? We've got nothing.
Oh, please, it's important.
Would you just step aside? 2 for Chester, that's $15.
Thank you. Please, will you sell me a ticket? No. Please, I'll pay you anything. No, thank you. Hello?
Sorry about the tickets, Kath. I doubt if you'd enjoy it anyway. There's a curtain on your right that leads to the alley. Use it.
Hold your positions. She's gone into the theater.
Come on.
Evening, Mr. Conrad.
Didn't I tell you? Mommy's here.
Please, can I hold him?
Where
Please.
you feed him? Did you bring the stuff?
Of course.
You can heat it over there.
She couldn't get a ticket. She went outside door into the alley. Come on.
I don't really see how this is going to help us, Kenneth.
God moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform.
It may have gone in here. Shut tight. Flush around the edges. The hotel entrance is around the corner. Let's look.
He's hungry. Better not keep him waiting. You want some help with that?
I've got it.
And you can take him now, Kathy.
Baby. Oh. There.
Listen, he wants it.
Baby.
Quickly, Kathy. He's hungry. He's very hungry. Quickly, Kathy. Feed him, Kathy. Come on, he's hungry. Hurry up.
You were at the house. You put something in them. All of them.
Feed your baby. Feed him!
police officers. Have you seen this man?
There he is.
The key! The key!
Okay, okay.
Step back! Step back! Police officers, step back!
What was that room number?
409.
There he is! We got him! Break it up, come on!
Hey, what's in there?
Sounds like a kid.
Hey, what you got in there, mister? Jesus, I think there's a baby in there.
Hey, where you going with that? Hey!
That guy's got a baby in the bar.
Are you sure?
Yeah, you better call somebody. Maybe the police.
There's a man carrying a baby in a box heading up California Street.
He went that way.
Went up the hill.
This is KUI 5317, calling 050. This is KUI 5317.
Suspect seen entering Mark Hopkins Hotel. Seen entering Mark Hopkins.
Good. Let's go.
Heights are meant to be scaled, Kathy. Come on up the Matterhorn. You'll make it to the top. If you bring anyone with you, well, you'll be responsible for the ugly consequences.
He's in and he can't get out. Okay, nice and easy. We start at the ground floor and the top floor. We don't want to panic.
Please see what's going on. I feel fine. Top of the mark.
Kathy! Kathy!
Take number 4. Good evening, mademoiselle. Can I help you?
No, thank you. I'm meeting someone.
Oh, do you know where they are?
I think I know where to find them.
Very well, thank you.
Kenneth? Kenneth, I'm coming.
Kathy! Kathy, come back! Don't be a damn fool, Mrs. Burns!
I'm the only one that can end this. It's between us. I did kill his baby.
We're waiting, Kathy.
Bring her down.
Let it go. I said let it go.
Follow the leader, huh?
Is Hutchins on the roof of the Fairmont yet?
He'll be there in a moment.
Well, get him in position.
That's terrific, Cap. Isn't it amazing how neither of us is afraid of anything anymore?
I'm so ashamed of how I acted before, Kenneth. I guess I must have been crazy or something.
I forgive you. No hard feelings between old friends.
We made it, Kath. To the top of the world.
It was meant to be like this, Kenneth. I guess we were always meant for each other. Give me the baby. I'll throw him down. Then I'll divorce Jack and I'll marry you. It'll work out.
I'm not sure, Kathy. It's an unjust world. They might not understand. They might be mad at you for killing the baby and try and put you in jail.
Of course not. Not when I explain I did it for love.
You do love me, Kathy? Only me. You realize that at last?
Let me prove it to you, Kenneth. Let go of the box and I'll prove it.
If only I could be sure. All right. Let go of it, Kathy. Drop it! Let go! Drop it now, catch you, darling, and we'll have a dozen more together. Drop it!
Bye, goodbye to the face in the mirror, asking why I must move ahead. Bye to all that used to be. Bye, goodbye